deal with airplane peanuts.
More than 100 comics from around the world are bringing laughter and entertainment to 10 venues in downtown Austin this week.
The Moontower Comedy Festival is a chance to check out more than 150 comedians from across the country at 10 different downtown venues.
Shane Gillis and Andrew Schultz selling out arenas, Friday Beers performing their most famous sketches live, comedians singing their hearts out at the Comedy Jam every single night, and even a surprise Ari Shaffir 420 theater show. All of that is just a tiny glimpse of what went down in Austin, Texas during this year's Moontower Comedy Festival. And after witnessing hundreds of comedians performing in so many unique environments, it only felt right to make this video fully recapping one of the most insane 10-day stretches of comedy you could possibly imagine. The Moontower Comedy Festival has been taking place in Austin, Texas ever since 2012 and has been one of the largest annual gatherings of comedians ever since. This was my third year in a row attending Moontower, but it was the first time doing so with a media pass, which allowed us to interview some of the best comedians on the lineup in order to learn more about this event. We're here at Moontower Comedy Festival, obviously. There's over 100 different comedians performing here. In your opinion, who's the most underrated comic on this lineup?
Oh, there's some like Muslim dude that looks French. So figure out whoever that guy is. A little skinny guy, looks like a cartoon character from the 1940s, has a mustache. He's very funny. I don't know his name though.
Put it in right now. I hope he looks exactly like that.
Yeah, you'll find who he is. You'll see him. He's a Muslim guy.
All right, well, like I said, we're here in Austin, Texas.
And I want to stress he's Muslim. He's a Muslim guy. I want everyone to know how nice I am to the Muslims. Shout out to the Muslims.
What makes this festival different than other ones you've done?
Well, I've done a lot of terrible festivals, and this one's good. So, no, I love Colleen, man. I love this festival. I don't think I've had like a bad show since this is my third time doing. But we still like I don't have one show I remember being bad, which is like it's pretty good if I've gone to someplace 3 times and I don't have like one scarring PTSD memory of the place. I'm opening for Ari at the Paramount. But I did like Bill Hader's show one time when I was here. There's always like something really cool and different and exciting I get to do like while I'm here.
How have you been enjoying Austin, the comedy scene, just in general?
I love it. I've always had a great time. I got to do some live sketch stuff today. It was very fun. And yeah, Austin's just a great vibe.
I feel like in Austin, like we're in Austin right now, and Austin has a like almost, I don't know how to say this in any other way except like an intensity to it. There's like like Austin comics have this like intensity to everything that they're saying. Not to say they're yelling, but they're just like, they're very much like, I'll die on this hill, but it'll be a hill that's like not even that crazy. Right. But it's like, I'll go toe to toe. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, wow, geez. That's a lot. Like I thought New Yorkers were intense, but yeah, there's something about Austin comics, at least that I've met, that are very, very funny. Yeah. But one of the things that makes them so funny to me is that they bring like a level of intensity to every bit. Like it's their mantra, whatever they're saying. They could be riffing, and they're still like, I'll die.
Yeah, I've never heard that, but that makes so much sense. Maybe because no one's actually they all just got here, so they're like, Austin's the best. Like they're used to like repping, you know, their opinions like that.
I bet you some of it is that though. It's like, so a lot of people are moving to Austin, and I think Austin is becoming a place of comics hyping each other up. And then that's what happens. You get us in like a group together where everyone's just like, yeah, go further. See what happens. It's like that. So then you just up.
Right. Yeah. There's over 100 different comedians performing at this festival. In your opinion, who's the most underrated person here?
Andy Haynes. Andy Haynes is a terrific comic. Yeah, I would say Andy.
Awesome. Yeah, we just saw him in there. That adds up for sure. Before we finish the rest of these exclusive Moontower interviews and get to the other segments in this video, we first need to hear a quick word from today's sponsor. Did you know data brokers are selling all of your personal information to spammers and scammers? Data like your full name, health records, house address, and email address. This is why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers sell my information and automatically submits opt-out requests. Cleaning up my info not only helps reduce spam, but also protects me from hackers who could use this data to access any social media, bank account, or other sensitive information. In fact, AT&T recently stated over 73 million customer records were released on the dark web. They recommended those affected use strong passwords, monitor account activity, and consider credit freezes or fraud alerts from credit bureaus. Aura does all this for me, and best of all, there's no need to download a bunch of different expensive apps just because companies can't keep my data secure. I value my privacy just like I value yours. So right now you can go to aura.com/jokeworld to start your free 2-week trial. That's also linked below in the description. Now back to the video. Well, how long have you been doing stand-up, and what is your ultimate career goal? You're a part of this big-time sketch comedy brand. You're also a comedian in your own right. What's your ultimate career goal at the end of all this?
I started doing stand-up in 2017, just sporadically hitting open mics in Boston. So I guess that's when I started. I started taking it seriously probably after COVID. I just want to keep making sketches, be able to live, not have a real job, and just do stand-up and make sketches, I guess.
Well, we're here in Austin, where it kind of always feels like a comedy festival going on, so many different clubs and shows. Yeah. Have you done any shows outside of Moontower while you've been here?
Not while I've been here this time, but usually when I'm here, you know, I get to do the Creek, the Mothership. There's a new club. The guy called Joe Rogan opened it up. You may have heard of it, but I am going to do something tonight at one of these other spots. Yeah.
Nice, nice. When this festival first started 12 years ago, the entire landscape of stand-up comedy looked completely different. In a world where comedians were not nearly as independent and self-sufficient as they are today, major comedy festivals like Moontower were critical opportunities for comics to showcase their skills in front of industry representatives. However, in today's modern era of self-production, comedy festivals have become a lot less make or break for the career growth of comedians. And now festivals seem to be more focused on giving fans the ultimate comedy experience, while at the same time providing a comfortable place for comics to hang out with their peers. The best part about Moontower, outside the massive lineup of comedians, has to be the location of their festival.
We saw you at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club last night. Have you had a chance to check out the Mothership?
Yes, I went last night for the first time. Shout out to Sean Gardini, he brought me, and it was the fucking coolest club I've ever been in my life.
The Austin comedy scene is almost always operating on a festival level year-round due to their endless amounts of comedy shows and venues. So adding another 100 comedians to that mix makes for a really fun atmosphere, and seeing shows in legit clubs like the Creek adds an extra level of authenticity to the entire experience. However, the only negative report from Moontower this year has to do with how that lineup was utilized. On paper, everything looks super impressive. Shane Gillis, Andrew Schultz, Tim Robinson, Ari Shaffir, Miss Pat, the list goes on and on. But in reality, the majority of big-name comics listed on Moontower's lineup only actually performed once. And tickets to those headliner shows were not included with the $150 base badge. So if you looked at this lineup and assumed Andrew Schultz and Shane Gillis would be popping into multiple of these dozens of shows listed for the week, you would be shit out of luck. Although Shane was around to provide an open bar for Cypher Sound's birthday celebration, which was one of the best nights of the festival. Overall, I think it's safe to say that Moontower has gotten slightly better each of the last 3 years that I've been there to witness it, and as a general rule of thumb, if you're a big comedy fan, visiting Austin, Texas is never a bad idea.
The dude from Joke World was there yesterday. You know the Joke World YouTube channel?
Yeah, the very beautiful young man.
Guest spots from last week. Joe Rogan had Akash Singh, Trigonometry, and Max Holloway on the show. Two Bears, One Cave was Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. David Lucas came all over your mom's house. Benny Blanco was on Whiskey Ginger. James McCann, Lemaire Lee, and Sean Gardini held it down on Matt and Shane. Bad Friends, Tim Dillon, and We Might Be Drunk all did not have guests. Ian Fidance was on Are You Garbage? Flagrant spoke with an alien expert. Mark Norman, Joe DeRosa, and Zach Amico were on the Legion of Skanks, and Kill Tony this week featured Tony Hawk, Ian Fidance, and Harland Williams.
It's been an awful week. I stopped being a door guy here. I graduated from being a door guy, and I've been really sad.
That's true. The second ever door guy to retire with grace, following in the footsteps of the great Cam Patterson.
Yes.
Every other door guy still waiting and hoping to figure out how to graduate from such a system.
You know what I'm a bit mystified about, though, Tony?
Huh.
As a door guy, and this may be a fault in your set, as a door guy, I didn't hear one knock-knock joke.
This past weekend with Theo Von talked with Sketch. Tiger Belly spoke with Johnny Knoxville. Johnny was also on Howie Mandel. The Blocks podcast had Mark Rebele on the show. Rick Glassman had Mashi Kasher take his shoes off. Nathan McIntosh was on Stavi's World. Taste Buds battled Chicken Corbin Bleu versus Fish and Chips. Dan St. Germain was on Soder. Sam Talent went on The Way Back. Ellie Orlando was on Only Fiends. Mike Racine was on Rough Week. And Dan Soder stopped by B and Ian with Jordan. As far as new stand-up comedy specials that are either outright out right now or coming out soon. Ian Fidance' Wild, Happy, and Free is out right now on the Be an Ian with Jordan YouTube channel, and we recently got the chance to speak with Ian about the entire process of making this killer new special.
Outside of all the time it takes to hone in the material, how much other shit is involved behind the scenes on these independent projects that other people might never realize?
A lot. Everything. From, you know, figuring out, I'm so sorry. My superintendent he's here to fix the air conditioner. Do you mind if I just run up and get it? I'm so sorry, Jake.
Yeah, go up there.
This is exactly why I kept pushing it back, because they were supposed to be here at fucking 11 a.m., which is fuck. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
God damn it. Holy shit. Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, I'm sorry. My landlord died 2 months ago, and ever since then, it's been a nightmare getting actual people over here. I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is a great clip.
And the super didn't have his translator here, so I'm being like, Wando, I'm learning Spanish on Babbel, promo code Be an Ian, so that I can talk to my superintendent easier, so we can fix the things that have been going wrong in the apartment, because I've been here since 2007 and the place is falling apart. Anyway, the hardest part about self-funding your own special is everything. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. That's very funny.
Other new specials include Adam Ray, Bigfoot and Cigarettes, which is out right now on YouTube, and is a brand new 45-minute crowdwork special. Out right now on Netflix is Neil Brennan, Crazy Good, and Jimmy Carr, Natural Born Killer. And a few specials in the works right now that will be coming out in the month of May. Going in order, we start off with Cat Williams' Woke Folk, streaming live on Netflix May 4th. On May 5th, Netflix is premiering The Roast of Tom Brady, featuring Jeff Ross and Kevin Hart. Then on May 11th, Kevin Hart will be accepting the Mark Twain Award, also on Netflix. That same day, Nikki Glazer's new special, Someday You'll Die, comes out on Max. And at the end of the month, Netflix will have new specials from both Rachel Feinstein and Franco Escamilla. Other than that, the Best of April compilation should be out very, very soon by the time you're watching this video. So go ahead and turn on the post notifications if you don't want to miss out on last month's funniest moments. And for all your other Joke World needs, including our form to claim these free Joke World stickers, or the link to check out some of our merch, that can all be found in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching.
At Joke World. That's it, at Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.
That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.